Hello everybody, welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we learned that Edelgard is going to war. And we were going around seeing everybody in the monastery, but the weather had other plans, making it impossible to do my commentary, so we had to end it early. So let's continue looking around the monastery and then do some supports. The history of Strag. Probably belongs to who has ties to Strag.
Once the Imperial Army reaches the monastery, we'll have no choice but to fight.
What's going to happen to us?
Everything will be alright.
I believe you. With the knights on our side, and especially with you, Professor, I know we can do this.
No.
Hey,
Also, the herbs were yours.
hey, I've been looking for that. How'd you know?
Once the
Nope.
lost.
Alright, not yours. It might actually be the dude's item now that I think about it. Okay.
His Highness calls for the head of Edelgard. For me, that is cause enough to fight.
Are you truly right with
The
that?
hatred of His Highness is also my hatred. Any other feelings I may have are irrelevant. And if Edelgard was responsible in any way for the tragedy of Duskur, that is something I cannot ignore. If that is the case, then she is my enemy. That is not mine.
Alright, nope, it's not yours.
At times like this, I just feel so anxious, you know? But you'll watch out for me out there, right, Professor?
Go in here. Anybody in this hallway to speak to?
What is Edelgard even trying to achieve? She wants to destroy the church so badly that she'll take on anyone who doesn't fall in line? I don't get it.
It's a hard thing to accept.
I just can't believe she'd start a war over it. Not to mention using such nasty tactics to get her way. Could Captain Gerald's death have also been a part of her plan? Don't you go and die on me, Professor. Captain Gerald would never forgive you.
I see. The Empire is moving quickly. Edelgard must have been preparing for this for a while now. If you really think about it, she must have been planning for this even before you got the Sword of the Creator. Of course she was always a step ahead of us. We were blinded by the ball and the Battle of the Eagle and Lion and everything else.
Alright, now let's go down here.
Okay.
Hi. I cannot believe our negligence allowed the Empire to invade. Edelgard probably gathered her soldiers in Garreg Mach, intending to do this from the start. Soldiers disguised as merchants and pilgrims to avoid suspicion, infiltrating the entire area little by little. They couldn't be better prepared. We'll have a tough time winning this one, I'm afraid.
Get some intel. Now we can report that back to Seteth. Before we do that, we'll look around for anybody else to speak to.
The most important nobles in the Empire are known for taking power from the previous emperor, my father included. I didn't think it possible that the Imperial Princess could ascend the throne so easily. However, it seems that both my father and Caspar's are supporting Edelgard. Having both the Minister of Domestic Affairs and Minister of Military Affairs on your side gives you total control over the Empire's military and finances. You must have been making preparations for quite some time without anyone noticing.
Wax Ditchot. Wax Ditchot that's been fairly used. It probably belongs to someone who is zealous about studying.
The most I didn't, however, having both you must have been.
Alright. It's a Blue Lion's item.
I hear the Alliance's territory will be in danger if we don't get rid of these Empire guys.
If
the Alliance is in danger, that means my sister's in danger too. There's no way I'm gonna allow that. It doesn't matter how many guys they throw at us. I'll beat them all. These muscles aren't just for show. But first, I gotta get some food.
Alright, some GT. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody else to speak to. Let's go see Seteth. Oh no, wait, wrong room. He's in his office.
Well done. You have my...
Interesting. It's true that a lot of people have been coming and going as of late. Perhaps we could secure new information if we capture someone from the Imperial Army. Thank you, this is quite helpful. Now let's go down into Abyss.
Professor!
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. Aw, guess who was worried about Abyss and came by to check on me? I mean, on us. Isn't that nice? That's just so nice. My pleasure. Surely the church can spare one night to help you watch over this place. I'm not crying. I'm just don't worry about it, okay? Move it along.
That's nice.
Come on. Lots of people in Abyss are already struggling to get by. War will make things even harder for us. We're sure to run out of food and other supplies. And there will probably be refugees to take care of. Not to mention what might happen if the Empire takes over and decides to redecorate.
Pardon me.
War's actually coming, isn't it? Unbelievable. Imperial troops in Garreg Mach? It's gonna be wild. Whatever happens won't affect us down here in Abyss, though. Will it?
Alright. Was there anybody in the library? Yes, there is.
This might be our last chance to get out of here. I'm leaving Garreg Mach. You should too. Protect the students? Have you got a death wish? Alright. Take this, and try not to get killed.
Get a goddess icon.
Professor!
Friend. So this is how it's turned out. I figured as much. But I didn't anticipate it would happen so soon. If Garreg Mach becomes a battlefield, Abyss will have no choice but to get involved. Everyone here will have no alternative. They've got nowhere else to go.
Need something?
But your thing doesn't unlock yet. What's in the recycle? Iron sword, the vermin, an edge, and a rusted.
No. It shakes me to my core that the Empire would lash out so violently. I shall have to reconsider my intended path towards restoring House Nouvelle.
Friend.
Hey! I could smell a war brewing. And sure enough, here we are. If Fodlan falls into chaos, I wonder if my debts will fall away along with it. Just thinking aloud here. If the Empire wants a fight, let's give him one to remember.
Right, let's go back to the surface. Come on, game. Alright, let's cook and then we'll go through supports. We'll see how many we can get through in this episode.
I love to cook. What are we making today? That's so. I have a lot of experience in the kitchen. I can make just about anything. Wow.
Alright, let's get through some supports. Which is not a lot, surprisingly. I only have one support available.
Hello, Constance.
Greetings, Ferdinand. My condolences on your misfortune that our paths have crossed again.
Oh, dear. I am not used to hearing you deprecate yourself like that. Never mind. Just listen.
If it is an audience you require, I will endeavor to meet that need.
When we last spoke, I was attempting to connect with you, to listen and show you some empathy. But I was so clumsy with my words that I came across as callous and conceited. I hurt you. I know.
The notion that a noble of House Ayer could display arrogance is difficult to credit. That you even deign to speak to me is a testament to your humility. As grateful as I am for the honor, it would be best for us both if I take my leave.
No, please, hear me out. Though your words chafed, I see now that they were perceptive. I was being arrogant. I tend to overcompensate. Perhaps I make a fool of myself, bragging about my superiority to Edelgard.
You do yourself a disservice. If you are a fool, then I am folly herself. But you must know that it is no reflection on your sterling quality, Ferdinand. Even in the face of such adversity, you never strayed from the correct path.
If this was the right path, the wrong path hardly bears thinking about. Still, your kindness has eased my worries a bit.
A wise noble once said that life is a series of peaks and valleys, but I have struggled to find the peaks. I was once pushed to the nadir of a valley, and have spent my days confined there ever since. There is little chance that I will ever return to the heights I once knew, but it will not be for lack of trying.
Your persistence is admirable.
You are too gracious. I see the highest of peaks on your own road. The way is steep, but not long. You will reach it yet. And if my words might reach the ears of a man who has attained such heights, perhaps one who has reached his summit might pull a climber up behind him? Such is my heart's desire, unspeakable though it may be.
There be. Alright. Let's have some food. Today's special is fish and bean soup. Do you have anybody I can work on for you? Or see.
This is a wonderful dish. You could sell this in any restaurant in the capital.
I did not expect much from the dining hall, but this does not disappoint.
Look at my wolves. Hilda could do Raph. You and Caspar.
Yummy! Who made this? I'll have to give my compliments to the chef.
Ah, I can eat so much of this stuff. My stomach's growling just thinking about it.
I've eaten many meals in my time, but this is divine.
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
Alright, another one. Let's have you two eat.
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
This is my most favorite dish of all. I love it almost as much as Crestology itself.
And one more. Yoni. Could do Lysithia or Seteth.
That looks delicious. Goddess forgive me, I've just got to indulge.
The flavor is nostalgic to me for some reason. I'd like some more.
Alright, did that open any supports? Yes, it did. Just between Leone and Seteth.
Oh, hello, Seteth.
Hello, Leone. I imagine you are here to fish?
Yeah, this is a great spot for it. You must be a pretty experienced fisherman, huh?
Actually, while I have enjoyed the hobby for a long while, I must admit I am less than proficient.
Now that you mention it, I can see you're not having much luck today.
It is likely because I am not using any bait.
Well, that explains it. But why bother fishing at all if you're not even trying to catch something?
Truthfully, I fish only so that I might relax. It is soothing to me to cast the line and watch the water ripple. My days are busy, even hectic. It helps to find peace and quiet every so often.
Oh, that makes sense. Still, if you're going to go to all the trouble, you may as well actually bait the line.
Maybe so. But, to my chagrin, I do not even know what type of bait to use. I learned to fish by accompanying my wife. She was always the one to bait the hooks. She would hand me the rod and I would cast my line. I never paid attention to how the rest was done.
Ah. And your wife, where is she now?
She passed away quite some time ago. Since then, I have only to fish on my own. Even so, I find peace out here. Bait or no bait. What about you? Why do you fish?
Me? Just for the fish, actually. For me, it's purely practical. Catch a bite now, one less meal to worry about later. Hunting, fishing, whatever it takes to get by. That's how I've always done it. I'm not exactly starving right now, but back then, if I couldn't catch something, I'd go hungry. So getting the hang of it was pretty vital.
I would certainly say so. I imagine it is intensely satisfying to catch a fish when the need is so great.
Probably, yeah. The need makes it more purposeful. But hey, if you ever want to try fishing for real, I'd be happy to share my bait with you. And if you catch something, I'll cook it up nicely for you. How's that for motivation?
Oh, are you a skilled chef also?
Can't promise it'll be fancy, but it'll taste good.
Impressive. Wouldn't you know it, I am suddenly overcome with the urge to excel.
Great! Let's get started.
Right, and there's C's. Let's finish the week. Instruct manually. Da-da. Let's go, you Bernadetta.
I did pretty well today. I did pretty well today.
Hi, Sivia.
It was quite a challenge.
Seteth.
That was enlightening.
We're gonna get perfects.
That was enlightening.
Wow, that was horrible.
I'm always improving. I've learned a thing or two from battle.
Nope. Go back. Dorothea. Finally, a perfect.
Good. You're quite the motivator, Professor.
Who should be last? Wow, these were not good sessions. Jesus. Wait, group tasks. Execute.
Let me ask you something.
I've been trying to win the heart of this girl, but none of the fancy gifts or sweet things I tell her have worked. Do you know any secret dating tricks I can use to win her heart? Stay away for a while so she starts to miss you. Clean up your act.
I see. That might work.
Professor.
Best suited. Nope. It is Shamir's birthday. Don't I have a tea that's from her country? Myron. No, I don't.
You called, so I came. Thank you. Not bad. Yes.
I honestly don't know what one she would like out of any of these.
Very good.
Alright, she likes cats.
Oh? Sure. Oh?
Oh, come on.
Yes. I'm not much for conversation. I'll gladly leave if you're bored. No.
Oh, come on.
That was delicious. Thank you. I'll visit again when I'm free.
Lend me your power.
Indeed, this should be easy.
We did well enough.
I will master this.
Impressed yet? It is still far from enough.
So, we've reached the end of the week, and we're probably going to be doing some battles, so I will do these battles off screen. I will see you in the beginning of next week, where we will do the story. If you enjoyed this episode, do like the video, it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this episode, and share the video so that way more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Later.